This is Coop from Hip Hop Talks. I'm here with renowned, internationally known supermodel Jessica White. How are you doing
I'm
today?
Good. How are you? I'm so lovely. Nice to see you.
Likewise. So we're all here today because this is the start of your Bombshell Academy.
Yeah, it's my baby.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about that and how it came to fruition.
Well, I'm starting a modeling agency called Mother. It's a mother agency, really. So we actually team up with other, well-known agencies, and we basically deal case by case with whoever we choose as a client to basically help mother and manage them throughout their careers and develop them and do all the things that the modeling agency wouldn't necessarily do.
Okay.
We're there to protect.
That was actually my next question, is where did the name Mother come from and what's the concept behind it? But it's essentially an umbrella company.
It is. It's
okay.
Well, because I'm in that place, it's kind of matching up with what I'm doing in my personal life. I'm going through IVF. So I'm in that second half of my life. The latter years are the nurturing, kind of taking a step back from being in the public and now helping young girls and develop them and protect them. That is something that I am all about. I think about my career and all the things that I went through, both good and negative. And some of the negative things didn't have to happen if I would have just had a person that was taking the role that I'm gonna be taking for the next generation of our supermodels to come.
So the name has a dual meaning. It's not just the umbrella company. It means you're actually looking to provide a mother foundation that maybe you didn't have earlier in your career. Okay, so you recently celebrated a birthday, a milestone birthday.
Yes.
Tell me what you did for it.
I turned 40, that's what I did for it.
Okay.
No, I had blue roses, blue flowers. I had all my girlfriends around and we just had dinner and I just danced the night away. It was so much fun.
Okay, now you're actually originally from Buffalo.
Yes.
Are you familiar with what's been going on in the Buffalo hip hop scene? Like, how privy are you to Griselda?
Those are my friends.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
Conway and I actually have a godchild together.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In West Side, we're family. We grew up together.
Okay, so you've known them like before the whole rap thing ever started.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Most hip hop fans know you from being in Jay-Z's Change Clothes video. Can you tell me how that came to be? Did Pharrell call you? Did Jay call you? How did that happen?
No, my modeling agency. I just happened to be dating Pharrell at the time.
Okay.
And I knew Jay because of, Pharrell. And it was just such a huge video because Naomi Campbell was in it. We were all, it was an epic video.
It was.
I was 18 years old when we shot that video.
You were 18 when you shot that video? Okay. When you look back at your career, what are some of the things that you feel like helped shape and mold who you are today that's led you to this moment of...
Well, being the first African-American woman to have 2 beauty contracts is pretty much up there at the top of the list. I remember when I signed with CoverGirl at 16, and then the contract ended, and they were like, well, she'll never have another beauty contract because it just doesn't happen. And Maybelline, I signed with Maybelline for 13 years. So I did something that no one has ever done.
Excellent. You've also done some stuff for Victoria's Secret, Ralph Lauren.
Yeah, Sports Illustrated.
Yeah, what were those experiences like? What was your Victoria's Secret experiences like?
The fashion industry was so much fun back then. I started in '99. That's when there were real supermodels. Like, you had to work your butt off in order to become, there was no social media, so you really were being developed. It was just such a great time in fashion and music. Just the entertainment business as a whole was really cool back then. Now it's kind of, everybody can be a star now.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you. As somebody that's been a supermodel and come around from a time where it's like you really had to pay your dues and work differently to become a supermodel, do you think the way that social media works now is kind of like hurt the supermodel name tag in a sense?
I don't think it's hurt it, but because people aren't walking around calling themselves supermodels. They call themselves influencers.
Correct.
So at least they have that, at least they understand the difference, right? But I do think that what we're trying to do here with Bombshell Academy is to bring back that era where supermodels really are a thing again. Okay. There's so many different things that you can do, and I got it all planned out because this is going to be really big. But I'm going to take everything that I know, and the one thing about me, I was one of those models that would be behind the scenes asking a lot of questions to the directors and being friends with the agents. So I know how the business works on both ends. Being a model and then being behind the scenes, because a lot of my friends were working behind the scenes and I just asked, I was a sponge. I think one of the positives about social media is you can work smart versus hard.
Yes.
And I do appreciate that. But resilience and a great work ethic has to definitely come back.
Okay. Well, I don't want to take too much of your time. I know you have to get going. And I want to thank you for reaching out and talking to Hip Hop Talk.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
No, we're definitely going to be staying in tune for Bombshell Academy and everything that you have going on in the future. So
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.